God is within us. We cannot take a picture. You can take a picture of my body. You can take a picture of the body. And if you remove this skin, then again you can see the bones. Like in the wire, if you remove this plastic, you will see a metal wire. But metal wire you can take a picture of. But the power that is within, the energy that is within, you cannot see that. You cannot take a picture of that. That is the energy. That is hidden. So likewise, if you take the picture of my body, you can. If you remove the skin and then bones will come, flesh will come, you can take a picture of that. But then what is inside? That is energy. Like in wire, there is energy. One connected to the powerhouse. So once the heart is connected through prayer with the powerhouse, that is God. What comes? A godly energy. All men in this world, all men, like great rishis, munis, even Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., all these great people, what do they have with them? They have only one body, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 nose, 2 hands, 1 mind, 1 head, 2 legs. This was all with them. But what was there within them? That was the soul within. And what is the difference of soul? The soul, they realized that is the power within. And they used that power in any direction. Prayed God. And they used that power within, that energy, and they could, if they used that much, that they could light the bulb. They could do something ordinary. They did more in the path of God, they got more energy. If they wanted to run a fan, they did it. These people became so great that Abraham Lincoln changed the course of life of America. He united 50 states and made the United States of America. He mitigated the differences of blacks and whites. All the children, blacks also, he allowed to study in his schools with the whites. He brought democracy to America, whereas there were the kings were ruling America, various states. He finished all of them, and he brought democracy to America. Democracy for the people, of the people, by the people, and not only America, but the whole world became democratic after that. We all learned how India is also a democratic country. Now most of the countries are democratic. So dear children, one man that realized that there is a power within me. That's all. Mother Teresa realized that power within. Gandhi realized that power within. And he used that power. He took help of God and he achieved such great things. So dear children, you can also achieve great things if you realize that within you there is a power. And that power is soul. The power is the power of soul. And the soul is within us. Our eyes can see. Our ears can listen. Our tongue can speak. Our mouth can eat. Hands are moving. Mind is working. And as soon as the God takes away the soul, then eyes will not see. Hands will not move. Mind will not work. Ears will not listen. Tongue will not speak. Mouth will not eat. And then everything will come to a standstill. And in the family members will say, oh, take him away, burn him, or bury him. He is dead. And somebody says, why are you sending him to bury or burn? They say, everything has gone. If somebody says, no, 70 kg weight is here, you can weigh him. You can take the picture of him. Nothing has gone. Everything is here. They say, no. It is only a dust. Everything has gone. Now nothing is left. What is that everything? That is the soul. God has taken back the soul. That is everything. Without soul, we are nothing. The soul is within us, then all our organs are working. All the organs of the world are working. It is the power of God. We have that power of God. Whosoever has recognized me will arise and serve me with such determination that the powers of the earth and heaven shall be unable to defeat his purpose. जो कोई भी परमात्मा कहता है मुझे पहचान लेगा इस अपनी आत्मा में, उसे धरती और आकाश की कोई भी शक्ति मेरी सेवा से रोक नहीं सकती, वो मेरी सेवा करेगी।
यह थे सिटी मॉन्टेसोरी स्कूल के संस्थापक प्रबंधक एवं प्रख्यात शिक्षाविद डॉक्टर जगदीश गांधी, जिनका मानना है आज मानव जाति को जय जगत के नारे को बुलंद करने की आवश्यकता है तथा विश्व में वास्तविक शांति लाने के लिए बच्चे ही सबसे सशक्त माध्यम हैं। डॉक्टर गांधी द्वारा शिक्षाप्रद आध्यात्मिक बातें इन प्रतिष्ठित चैनलों द्वारा नित्य प्रसारित की जाती हैं तथा रोजाना उनके विचार CMS FM रेडियो 90.4 मेगाहर्ट्ज से भी प्रसारित किए जाते हैं। छात्रों, शिक्षकों व अभिभावकों के मार्गदर्शन हेतु डॉक्टर जगदीश गांधी द्वारा लिखित पुस्तकें साहित्य भारती इंटरनेशनल, न्यूमन ग्रुप, 4C, अंसारी रोड, दरियागंज, नई दिल्ली 110002 से प्राप्त की जा सकती हैं।
स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा कर लिया हमने, देश से अपने ये वादा कर लिया हमने। स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा कर लिया हमने, देश से अपने ये वादा कर लिया हमने। ला 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 ला। स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा कर लिया हमने, देश से अपने वादा कर लिया हमने। कर लिया हमने।
To heal the world with the power of Jai Jagat, City Montessori School since 1959 has been actively working to construct the defenses of peace in the minds of students, for which CMS in the year 2002 was awarded with the UNESCO Prize for Peace Education. A Guinness World Record holder for being the largest city school in terms of number of students enrolled. CMS education revolves around the twin poles of godliness and globalism through 4 pillars of education, namely universal values, excellence in all things, global understanding, and service to humanity. It is no wonder that City Montessori School's Gomti Nagar first campus has been awarded first prize for academic reputation at all India level by the Education World magazine in its India School Rankings of 2015. It is also awarded first prize for being the best co-ed school in Lucknow as well as in Uttar Pradesh. CMS founder Dr. Jagdish Gandhi has been motivating parents and generations of good and smart children through holding special prayer assemblies and divine education conferences.
54 years ago, I started this school on 1st of July 1959. The kind of education that is being given to the children is only material. But I realize the man has three realities of life. Man is a material being, man is a human being, man is a divine being. He needs a balanced education of all the three realities of life. Therefore, I started this school with a mission to impart a balanced education to the children. After beating the drum for 15 days in my locality where I started my school at Station Road, nobody is coming forward to admit a child. Then on the 15th day, I wept and cried before God, and I said to God, "Oh God, no child is coming."
Today, lack of students is the least of Dr. Gandhi's worries. CMS is the most sought-after school in the city. Everyone is welcome here, from the children of government ministers to the underprivileged.
Well, basically, numbers do tell you a story. Numbers tell you that parents like your education pedagogy, especially in a country where schools are every corner of the city and everywhere. What bespeaks most about quality is the parents' enrollment at your school. I think it has to do with two main things. CMS is very solid on its values agenda, and I think parents appreciate that. It's number one. Number two, CMS has a huge program of peace education. So it's very systemic, and we have been acknowledged, therefore, by the UNESCO Peace Prize, which has been given for the first time to a school ever. And I think that's a great acknowledgement. It's not about numbers, it's saying that your peace program matters.
CMS is focused on quality of education. There's even a dedicated quality department.
Here at the Quality Assurance and Innovations Department of City Montessori School, we have about 45 staff members. They create the curriculum for the school, where the 20 campuses follow this curriculum.
It's so much more than academic. The school boasts 13 cricket teams, all striving to be the best, and hosts the International Premier School Cricket League.
There are many extracurricular activities which go on in our school, which are on the national level. So we are the students who get a national exposure. The students come from different areas, from different creeds, from different religions. And it is the school where the students get to interact with each other, share their knowledge, share their profound feelings. So it helps in an interaction between the students also.
Mahatma Gandhi said, "I will not follow the beaten track. I follow this. I will create my own path." So I have created my own path to bring about a change through education. Change the mindset of the children. I founded this school with only 5 children, and that too I got with great difficulty. So from word of mouth it is spread, and slowly children started coming in, and year after year the number swelled. It is in 20 campuses in the city of Lucknow. Even in a small town there is not so much a big population like 47,000.
For 14-year-olds like Kanika Gupta, being one of thousands of students at CMS has its ups and downs.
Well, I would certainly say that all schools are good, but CMS, I would not think of leaving it. I cannot imagine leaving it.
Lessons in the school's 1,000 plus classrooms may look fairly familiar, but the subjects taught often aren't. Alongside geography, history and English, classes of up to 47 pupils are also taught messages of universal peace. Everything about CMS is big. It has 4,000 staff, around 30,000 computers, and goes through thousands of pounds worth of stationery each year. The daily 15-minute lunch break is no less chaotic. Each day at 10:40 AM, up to 4,000 pupils swirl the school's tiny canteen area, scoffing hundreds of vegetable patties and burgers. And out on the sports field, Proceedings have an element of military pomp to them. Egg and spoon races are ditched in favour of human pyramids and sack races.
I never realized that it is going to be so big. It was a very proud moment for us when the Guinness Book of World Record included this school. It was in 1999, and at that time there were only 22,000 children. But now the number has been more than double.
Despite already being the world's biggest, City Montessori's growth doesn't look like slowing up.
Dear participating schools from India and abroad, welcome to the first school to receive the 2002 UNESCO Prize for Peace Education in recognition of its efforts to promote universal values of education for peace and tolerance, the world's largest school by Guinness World Records with over 52,000 students on roll, the City Montessori School, Lucknow in India.
Our respected founder manager, Dr. Jagdish Gandhi, has a vision of world unity and peace. He has been motivating and enlightening us for the past 3 days through his words, as he feels children are the best promoters of world unity and world peace. I now request the teams to come one by one and share their views.
While coming here, we got more chances to learn. After going to our school, from whatever knowledge we have got from here, we will try to launch in our school, likewise our surroundings. Thank you.
We are extremely privileged to have been invited to such a prestigious contest, and to my way of thinking, this is the only a unique contest in the world, and it has been an eye-opener for all of us and a learning curve. And what I would like to say, whatever you have done will impact on the curriculum of the different countries of the world. And the events of the past few days, the testimony to the high standard that CMS have set. You are the trailblazers in the world, and the message that you send to the rest of the world are very profound, in the sense that mankind is one, God is one, religion is one. And that, I believe, is the vision of the world. We would always like to participate in all the activities of CMS if possible, and I know FEMCISA will be coming on 2 other occasions to India this year to participate in WSMIC 2016 as well as IYMC 2016. We want to thank you very much for this opportunity, and we always believe that given the opportunity, God's gift can be realized. And we've seen a classic example in South Africa. Wade van Niekerk, a colored person, was deprived during apartheid days, won the 400 meters, and he broke the world record. And no one in the world believed that a South African colored could beat the world record. And that is testimony to God's gift to mankind.
I would like to thank CMS for giving us this opportunity of a lifetime, as it was an extremely memorable experience. More than an opportunity of competitiveness, the experience opened up many new doors for me. It gave me the chance to discover many new cultures and religions, and I've also met some amazing people.
I'd like to begin with the quote that Nelson Mandela once mentioned. Nelson Mandela, I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world." And I would like to thank CMS on behalf of FEMCISA South Africa for allowing us this opportunity to participate internationally. It's truly been a memorable experience, one that we shall forever remember. It allowed us to meet people of different cultures, races, and religions, to explore different things and learn lots of different ideas and methods of studying and learning. So thank you, CMS, for your great hospitality and your warm welcome. Thank you.
I have listened very, very carefully to Dr. Gandhi's lectures over the past 2 days, and I can assure him that what he has spoken about is enshrined in the constitution of our country. We practice freedom of worship, and there's no any single religion that is propagated. At school, we teach all religions as part of our life orientation program. At meetings that I attend as principal and at other schools, we do not say any prayer. We bow our heads and utter a universal prayer or a silent prayer. Of course, I certainly believe and I propagate this, and I concur with what Dr. Gandhi had to tell us about religions. There is one God. We are different people, different cultures, different backgrounds. We pray differently, but the message is the same. So we do want peace and prosperity in our world, and we do want all our children to have a good education. And that can only be achieved by the inner discipline that we have. And here I'm not talking about the military discipline that we are used to, the discipline that Nelson Mandela displayed when he was locked up for 27 years. And he came out of jail and he preached peace and reconciliation. The type of discipline that our great leader Mahatma Gandhi practiced. When he was assaulted, he remained quiet. He practiced the art of passive resistance. And kids, if we have that type of inner discipline within us, then we will succeed and make this world a better place. Jai Jagat.
At the outset, I wish to thank City Montessori School for awarding us this opportunity of being part of this educational program. I must say that in addition to it being educational, it was also a cultural learning experience. Thank you for giving us this holistic development. Last year in South Africa, there was a conference on educational excellency. And if I may quote Professor Adam Habib, he spoke about the pedagogy of caring. And I'd like to say that Dr. Gandhi has actually reiterated what Professor Habib's philosophy on is improving the 21st century education. It all begins with caring and knowing that God is definitely one, religion is one, and respect is of utmost importance for each and every one of us. Our Stanger High School from South Africa has taken away a priceless experience and education which we will take back to our school and employ in all our teachings and learnings. Thank you very much.
From the day we entered the City Montessori School, we felt great acceptance, love, and a very warm welcome. The school received us with honor and dignity, so much that we even forgot that we left our own country. This whole experience in City Montessori School didn't only benefit us educationally, but also spiritually. We learned more about the Word of God. We learned about this vibrant country, India, and the different races. But on top of all, we got to know that God is one. We're just school children still growing up, but we already feel undefeated, and now we feel enriched, powered, and upgraded with literacy and our beliefs. Not only did the school teach us about what the competition was about, but it also taught us about the basic qualities that make up a human. It taught us what defines a true human. It also taught us the quality of mercy and the principle of forgiveness. We'd like to thank the founder of this odyssey, the school principal, the teachers, assistants, and our participants for making this whole experience one to remember. We again appreciate your humanity towards us and making us feel like we're home. In conclusion, we'd like to say to all of you, it is precisely the possibility of realizing a dream that makes life interesting. Thank you. I, for one, have to say that I extremely enjoyed my stay at the City Montessori School. Everyone we came across was very kind and caring. Not only was this an educational experience, but also a time in which we could learn about different cultures and practices.
शिक्षात्मक सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम एवं चिंतन हेतु विश्व एकता सत्संग में आप सभी सपरिवार सादर आमंत्रित हैं।